What's up guys, Stark here. Today I'm going to be doing a video on the Ein Chaos Coliseum stage. So we're just going to get right into it here. Again, we are going to be using Crocodile for this. Crocodile is pretty much the MVP of this Coliseum wave. You know, it's a pretty standard setup except for one major thing. We are not using Robin, we are using Monet instead. And it's going to be a little bit trickier just because we have to plan out when we take our hits because we can't automatically reduce our HP to 1. But, you know, it's not too challenging overall. You have plenty of time for like special stalling and all that, so it's pretty safe. So on the first stage here, you got a couple of giants now. I take one hit from these guys before I move on. So we're just going to try and go through this as quickly as we can here. Now it's going to be different depending on your team setup. Like each team's going to have different setups because of their levels, their cotton candy, things like that. But for me, I take one hit here from the giant and then I go ahead and I kill him before we take a second hit. I do overstall quite a lot on these Coliseum things just to be safe. So, you know, after like I do it like, you know, 10, 15, 20 times, I start to pick up on the pattern on like when I actually need to stall and when I can just go ahead and clear the stage. But this is like the second time I've done it. I usually make the videos pretty early on before I really start grinding it. So there are a few mistakes and I could do a lot more improvements on like stalling and things like that. But on the second and third stages, you just want to go ahead and clear through these guys as quickly as possible without taking any more hits. You don't even have to actually take hits on the turtles because we are going to be stalling on Smoker for 5 turns. So just keep that in mind when you plan out your specials. If your specials aren't maxed, then maybe you want to consider taking a couple hits from the turtles, but we don't have to do it. Another thing you want to know, and I probably should have said this at the beginning of the video, is that you want Drake and Kuma on the right side and Dofi and Monet on the left side. So Smoker here is going to chain a bottom left unit for 7 turns, and that is why we're going to be stalling here, so we can get rid of those chains before we move on to the boss. So you're just going to attack here normally. Smoker hits for about like 8,000. Well, that's a really good set. Too bad he's going to swap all of our orbs. But yeah, you want to take 2 hits from Smoker, and you want to make sure you have over 4,000 HP. Because you're going to take a hit from Iron on the boss stage. So, okay, he hits for 7,400. I thought it was a little bit more than that, but that's fine. We're good here. Let's see here. Again, just keep attacking normally. As you can see, like, we overstalled, like, way too much in previous stages, but it's fine. You can't, you know, hurt. Can't hurt to be safe. Keep attacking here. We're going to take one more hit, and then Monet will be freed from her chains, and we can go ahead and kill Smoker. Alright, so now you want to make sure you use all the specials on the right column, because Ein will increase their cooldowns, so you won't be able to use them. So you want to just make sure you use those. If you use the ones on the left, then you're going to have some issues here. But just go ahead and use your specials on the right column, and you should easily kill Smoker with no problems. And move on to Ein. I would have liked our HP to be a little bit lower, but there's not much you can do about this. So Ein's going to reduce all your cooldowns by 1, or increase your cooldowns by 1, as I generally like to say. But it's not a big deal. Just go ahead and use the first turn to eliminate all of the fodder units in the back row. There we go. Ein's gonna hit us for about 4,000 damage. He also puts a buff or a debuff on us that will reduce the amount of damage we do by 50%, which is why this is kind of tricky, but not really an issue here. Just go ahead and use Croc, Dofi, and Monet, and take out Ein. Even if one of the fodder units in the back survives, you know, you're going to delay it with Monet, so it really shouldn't be too much of a problem to beat this stage. And you do have 2 turns to kill her, you can't do it in 1. which I'm probably... Okay, I did get it. I thought maybe I'd screw it up there because I attacked with Drake last since he's not max level, but as you can see, we easily accomplished the feat. And we beat Ein, so there you go, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next time.